Everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Meisha Rizkya and I am from major of photography Polytechnic Negeri Media Kreatif. So now I would like to explain to you about my short article about photography, and the title is The Power of Photography. You can read it on the blogspot I made. And the second point is about 5W1H question. So there is a question about who, what, where, when, why, and how question. And then the third point is about verbal and nominal sentence. One of the question I made like millions pictures are uploaded every minute. It is a verbal sentence. And then the second example is a photograph has the power to do definitely more than a document is a nominal sentence. So after that, before at last lifting the camera to the eye is a verbal sentence. And then point number 5 is about active and passive construction. So for the example, number 1 is the photograph is never taken, is always given. The wisdom man says is a active sentence. And the second one is everyone will be able to have their portrait taken formally and was only prominent and at the same time everything is being done to make us look exactly the same. So we shall only need one portrait, was said by Soren Kierkegaard and is the passive sentence. And then the point of number 5 is a list of vocabulary. For example, like number 1, like endangered, pronoun spelling is danger, meaningnya terancam bahaya. And for example, again number 4, tug, spelling pronounnya tug, meaning menarik. And for the 6 is sense and its pattern. For example, is number 1, simple present tense, subject, verb 1, and as. For example, they do is only by personal choice. Present continuous tense, for example, is you resting a precious particle of the world of the time and space. And the second, present perfect sense, for example, human conflict and has vanishing cultures. The third, simple past tense, National Geographic have relieved a world not sameness but a wondrous diversity. And then number 4 is simple future tense, and the example is Soren Kierkegaard will teach you about the daguerreotype. And point number 7 is a translation into Indonesia, and you can read it on the blogspot I made. Well, this is about the short article about photography. Thank you. Now I would like to explain to you about the editing Pbll. My name is Meisha and I am from the major photography of Polytechnic Negeri Media Kreatif. Now the title of my manuscript is The Power of Photography. The first about the mechanical editing types. There are 2 numbers, cameras into camera, explorer into explore, and words, there's 2 numbers, tag to interest, purpose into pose. After that, there's a punctuation. There are 3 numbers. In the past of 125 years, it turns out Kierkegaard has been proved both wrong and right about photography. And the second, does that sound fine glorious as the Swiss gold merchant? They saw a Bartus merchant image in Geneva split and their cognates gold purchase hate almost overnight. And the third one is by wresting a precious particle of the world from the time and space and holding it absolutely still. A great photograph can exploit the totality of our world such as we never see it quite at the same again. Comma. They're one numbers. Photographers use their camera as tool of exploration, passport to inner sanctums, instrument for change. Their image are proof the photography matter now more than ever. And there is a colon. When I tell people that I work for this magazine, I see their eyes grow wide. And now I will happen and I add, sorry, I'm just one of the writers. And then the verbal verification. Some of the author mistakes are just few mistakes, only a few words. The author has error in the capital letters, like the name of the person, for example, like Sharon Kighart. For the letter S and K. And then after that, editorial judgment. The article is written quite well and there's no many readings that wrong. Only the words are wrong, only the capitalization is correct, and I like this article. Thank you everyone.